welcome to Deeksha Vedantu. I'm your Aditi Mam, and in this video, bacha, we are going to see 5 most important skills to master in your 2026. Now, this slide I definitely took to grab your attention, but that is one of the skill. Now, bacha, these 5 skills, why these matter, will start with the technical skills first, and I will tell you some of the most important soft skills to influence people, to handle the politics, to improve your communication, to improve your public speaking, because these skills no one is telling you to learn right now anywhere on the internet. You'll see and you'll search after 5 years how to deal with office politics, but you already know if to deal with politics, to deal with people from your class 9th and 10th, you have 5 years of experience. Imagine where that put you if you start applying this in your life right now. Because these skills, you don't develop them overnight. It takes time and effort and consistency. So today, let's start the first with technical skills. Bacha, this is the world of AI. If you are living in 2026, you are definitely living on either Instagram Shorts, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and all that stuff. You are consuming so much content, and most of this is being generated by AI. So today, your first task is to learn how to use AI. So the first thing you are going to do, I'm not just giving you vague statements on just learn AI. No, I'm giving you the exact roadmap. First, you are going to learn prompt engineering. From where? Just go on YouTube and type prompt engineering. You will see one of the 2 most seen videos, one of the 2 good videos. Go just watch them and complete the video. Don't just leave it midway, right? That's where consistency comes in play. First, prompt engineering. Better you are using ChatGPT, Claude and Gemini, but it will give you a great output only if you give it a good input first, right? A good prompt first, and that is where prompt engineering comes. If you are using definite keywords, if you are using good input, if you are actually giving it the world, the scenario you want it to give you back, right? So that is very, very important. So first, you are going to learn prompt engineering, and second, beta, the most important, no one will tell you, read and understand data. Ma'am, from right now, should I be coder? Should I be data analyst? No, you should just be able to read the data. Beta, data is literally everywhere. You are using Instagram, I'm using Instagram, YouTube, and there are so many lots of AI models that we are using to get some notes, to get the summary, to put our videos out. There is just immense amount of data out there, and if you know how to handle that, you know how to generate great insights from it. And how will you do it? You will not use some big machine learning models now. No, you just simply need to go and learn Excel, the very basics of Excel, how to maybe add a row. But we are working in an office, and I'm not saying that a lot of people don't know, but a lot of people don't know how to use basic Excel. And that is a basic skill at this moment. If you just needed to sort your things out, that's the best thing you can do. Go and learn Excel, and if you learn visualization in that, it's just cherry on top. Okay, so this is your first work. Go and learn some technical skills. Make yourself technologically advanced. Okay, now beta, in this age, you are either 2 out of these. You are either on camera or you are either behind the camera. You choose where you want to be. Now, on camera, your speaking skills should be very good. Your presentation should be very good. And bacha, every content you see is nothing, literally nothing but storytelling. You are learning Java, storytelling. You are watching my video, I'm storytelling. Everything you see on your phone, it's simplifying storytelling. And if you are good in storytelling, you can even sell your product, and the customer will not even know that they have spent this much money on you because of your storytelling. Write this down, and you will come back and you will tell me, ma'am, you were right. Write this down. Now, if you're behind the camera, there are some skills you can learn. Video editing, the core of it, video editing, how to handle camera, graphic designing, all using AI. But you can actually learn analytics and research. Behind the cameras, beta, there will be some jobs. Coding, there's still making reels. All the software developers are showing their offices, they are still making reels. They are getting the insights of the views and they are researching on it, and they are doing it and they are posting again with better SEO, better titles, better shooting. That is what research is. That is what analytics is. So you get the data, you use it, you research, and you build good things. That is what you should do. Learn Excel right now. Okay, there are many good videos on YouTube that are teaching you Excel for free, so please go learn that. Now bacha, these are some technical skills. These will probably somehow a lot of people will learn in this age. What they won't focus on these soft skills, because beta, after 5 years now, everyone is going to have technical skills. Only few who have soft skills will be on the top, will be in the top 5%, will lead the teams and offices. And for that, the first comes communication. You have to reach the top. This is not a ladder you just climb with your hard work. It's a ladder you climb with communication, with networking, and for those things you need communication. And for those things, there are just 3 things I want you to focus right now is your eye contact. You know, we made videos on how to give your Viva, your practical in class 9th, and even then we said to keep your focus on eye contact. Don't stare into a teacher's eyes and don't speak like this, ma'am. A computer is a machine, CPU is a Viva, CPU is a brain. Okay, don't do that. Be confident and make a healthy eye contact with your teacher. Don't stare into her soul as well, but don't look on the roof as well. Okay, so learn how to make good eye contact. Then is your find common traits. Every time you go out, you meet someone new, you try to find subtly if you belong to same place, if you belong to a same state. You go and ask them, where do you belong? What do you work? What did you do in a graduation? Why did we ask those things? To find common traits. That's human nature, to connect with another human being. Right? You might be an introvert, but you still have your best friend. You still have your parents. You still have someone you talk to. Right? Because we are human beings. We need human contact. And finding common traits, it's one of the best things that you can make good connections with another person, right? And next, speak with confidence. Speak like you own this room, and speak like you know the person standing in front of you. Speak like you own this entire world. And how will you do that? How will you have the confidence? By learning, by being confident on yourself first. Then only you will be able to show the confidence to others, right? And to be confident, you have to learn, bacha. You have to learn stuff, not just from your books, about this world, about people, about skills, right? And that's how your communication will improve. Now moving on, the very first thing is your 1% club. It's not 5% now. We have entered into 1% club, and that is public speaking. If you are handling an office, you are the boss. If you leading a team, you are a team leader. If you are manager, you're managing so many people. If you are building content online, at some point or the other, you will get big and you will be invited into programs, into shows, and you will have to speak in front of the people. That's public speaking. Until you know the art, the craft of public speaking, you won't be able to influence mass of people. You will be good in communication, you will be good in understanding, observing people, but manifesting that into a stage and talking to hundreds and thousands of people when all they are doing is staring at you, that's a different art and craft, and you need to be happy in that if you want to go to leading roles, to be something big, to have a digital footprint, to express yourself. And there are so many tricks. You know, when I used to go on stage, I was on stage, and I was in first standard, my legs used to shake. But now also they do. I also get anxiety when I go on stage, but I know how to handle it. So any chance you get, go on stage. You will mess up, people will remember for one day, they will forget, but when you be a leader, they will remember for so many days if you mess up at that point. Okay, I messed up so many times in my school assembly, 1,000 students looking at me and I'm not able to speak, but they don't remember it, I remember it, they don't. And now that gives me a confidence of what not to do. okay, and I know what exactly to do. Now moving on, the next important thing, that's like a little satire now, okay, how to influence people. Nobody is telling you that on anywhere on the YouTube, like to the children at this young age is what I mean. Class 9th and 10th, you maybe focus on textbook, you focus on this, focus on that. No, bacha, you focus on something that is 5 to 6 years ahead of you. You don't need to make a plan. You need to make a personality worth looking to. You need to be someone who people stop and look at when you walk into a room. And how do you influence people? First, you find common traits, we talk about that, and you master the art of eye contact. The thing is, always appreciate person. There is a story, a very good story in the book of how to influence friends and people. Is there was 16-17 construction workers working under a boss, and he always used to cut their money when they did something bad, when they did not do the things in a particular manner. He used to abuse them. But bacha, someone told him to appreciate people, and he stopped noticing their bad things, and he started focusing on things they did good, and he started appreciating them. He started appreciating when they did something good, and every other person saw that if I do something good, I'll be appreciated and maybe given some reward as well. They all started doing something very good collectively, and that's the power of appreciating. Never ever tell bad things about anyone. Bacha, it might seem like talking bad behind someone's back is fun right now, but it's actually not, and it's not bad for them. They don't even know that you are talking bad about them on their back, but it's bad for you. You are going into a spiral of always finding bad things about other people. You are entering into a spiral of always looking at negative things, and you don't want that in your life. You want to look at good things. This world has so much drama in it, so much negativity in it right now, and I hope it does not increase in further years, but you need something good, bacha. So start appreciating people. Never tell anything bad about them, never on their face and never on their back as well. Okay, this is just some gyan, but you will see how helpful it is if you start implementing it. You will be the one who will feel better when you stop talking bad about someone. Okay, and the last thing is a firm handshake. Don't do like this. I used to hate people who used to shake my hand like this. I don't know, some kind of cool stuff you do, or this. Maybe it's good with your best friends, your friends, but when you're meeting someone, do a good firm handshake, because that lets them know that you are confident, that you carry yourself with confidence, and you know where you have entered and you own this place. Right? Your body talks first before your mouth. Your shoulders, your chin, that's why they tell always walk chin up, shoulders behind. Your body talks first. Okay, so you do firm handshakes, you make good eye contact, you try to find common traits. That's how you build confidence. That's how you influence people. Okay, and that somehow leads down to a road that you'll see a lot of people standing up for you. A lot of people are there for you because they know that you are confident. If you have confidence in yourself, other people will be confident in you, and that's how you become a leader. Okay, and the last thing is politics. Ma'am, why are you telling us to focus on politics? I'm not telling you to focus on politics. I'm not asking you to be a part of it, but I am asking you to shield yourself from it. Be in school, you'll see some people say something else, they'll do something else, and you'll meet so many people out there in your life. Be it in office, be it in any work you do, there will be people who will try to say something else, do something else. So the first thing you have to do is to observe. Calm down, take a step back and observe your surroundings, observe the people around you, their behavior towards you and other people. Then be a good listener. You have no idea, bacha, if you stop talking and be a good listener, how many things the other person is going to tell you about the things that they shouldn't be telling you in the first place, if you just stop talking and be a good listener. Okay, you don't have to take a course in it. Just calm down, be a good listener, nod when they say something, you nod when they tell you something very genuine and important, and let them know that you won't say this to someone else, right? And change change yourself according to the person you have in front of you. If they are going to take an advantage of you, shield yourself and protect yourself. If there's someone that needs help, go there and need help, because bacha, this whole office, we call it office politics, we call it workplace politics, we call it country politics, it's everywhere. And why am I telling to be aware to a class 9th, class 10th student? Because you will not learn how to deal with it in just 1 year or 1-2 days, let alone. It will need 5 to 6 years. You have to be a good observer, a listener, and it will take you years to build. I'm not asking you to stop living in today and think about 6 years ahead. No, but you have to start building your personality from today. The person you were when you were just born, after a year, you still have those traits in you. The way you were being treated or the way you acted when you were 1 year old, it's a study. You go look it up. You still have those traits. You still interact with people just like you did when you were 1 year of age. So make sure you build your personality in such a way that you are confident, that the person in front of you looks at you and he goes, that's one confident person, I want to be like them. And how will you do that? By start focusing on your soft skills. There are so much people out there who have so much talent in them, but they can't go to good places because they don't focus on these soft skills. Okay, they don't focus on protecting themselves, shielding themselves, changing themselves according to the person in front of them. And you are going to say, I did not do that mistake. I focused on my soft skills and I did watch Aditi Mam's lecture, and that helped me a lot. Okay, this is my gift passed down to you. Okay, bacha, that is it for this video. I'll meet you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe the channel.